How much Coco Gauff made in prize money after losing in the semifinals in Dubai? Coco Gauff's campaign at the Dubai Tennis Championships came to an end in the semifinals. Gauff was beaten by Alina Svitolina in the Final Four of the WTA 1000 competition, with the Ukrainian earning her second consecutive victory in the head-to-head. Despite her continuing struggles on serve, the American picked up 3 wins in Dubai, beating Anna Kalinskaya, Elise Mertens and Alexandra Ila. As well as another semifinal appearance, Gauff collected a large sum of prize money with her campaign. Coco Gauff's prize money total at the Dubai Tennis Championships. For making the semifinals in Dubai, both Gauff and U.S. compatriot Amanda Anisimova made a total of $197,000. The runner-up of the Dubai Tennis Championships receives $385,001, while the champion earns a whopping $665,000. Gauff also collected a total of 390 ranking points, with her overall WTA tally set to rise to 6,803 after the conclusion of the tournament. The 2-time Grand Slam champion will remain the world number 4, however, behind Elena Rybakina, Iga Swiatek and Aryna Sabalenka. How Coco Gauff ranks all-time in WTA prize money. Gauff ranks 11th all-time in WTA prize money, with the 21-year-old having already earned a total of $30,830,836 in her career. Only 4 active players have a higher career sum than Gauff: Victoria Azarenka, Venus Williams, Swiatek and Sabalenka. The player with the most amount of WTA prize money made in history is Serena Williams, who earned $94,816,730. Sabalenka is in second with $46,789,918, followed by Swiatek with $44,711,455 and Venus with $42,985,860. Tennis: the price of a fight. Coco Gauff's Dubai semi-final journey and paycheck. In the sun-drenched courts of the United Arab Emirates, at one of the most glamorous stops on the Women's Tennis Association (W) Tour, Coco Gauff once again showcased her grit, determination, and heart. The 2026 Dubai Tennis Championships, a WTA 1000 event, drew in the world's best, each player chasing not just glory but significant prize money and ranking points. Amid the fierce competition, Coco's trek through the tournament was nothing short of dramatic. And although her run ended in the semifinals, the financial rewards of her performance told their own story of success. Trophy: a battle in the last 4. Reaching the semifinal of a WTA 1000 tournament like Dubai is a major achievement, both in prestige and in earnings. Coco's semifinal clash against Alina Svitolina was a grueling 3-set duel that stretched the limits of physical and mental endurance. Despite her valiant effort, and even saving multiple match points, Coco ultimately bowed out in a tight 6-4, 6-7, 13, 6-4 defeat. The match was a showcase of high-stakes tennis, precision, power, resilience, and, at the end, heartbreak. But while Coco didn't make it to the final, her run to the semifinals still came with a substantial prize. Moneybag: the paycheck. Breaking down the prize money. Professional tennis doesn't just award trophies, it rewards progress. WTA 1000 events like Dubai distribute prize money based on how far a player advances. Today's professional tour pays players much more than just a participation fee. Deeper runs earn correspondingly larger rewards. For the 2026 Dubai Championships. So, even in defeat, Coco went home with $197,000 in prize money, a substantial sum by any measure. That amount wasn't just compensation for a single match but recognition of her performance across several rounds against top-tier opposition. Bar chart what that number means. A $197,000 payday for a semi-final result might look like a big number, but in the context of elite tennis, it's part of a larger story. It reflects the global growth of tennis. Prize money in premier events like Dubai has ballooned over the years as sponsors pour money into the sport. It's a steady baseline for consistency. Elite players earn tens of thousands per round, meaning deep runs at multiple events can build a lucrative season. For Coco's career, these earnings add to a growing total, placing her comfortably among the tour's higher earners. And that's just the on-court earnings, separate from endorsements and sponsorships that crop up around top athletes like her. Microphone beyond the dollars. What the run says. While the prize money speaks to professional success, Coco's performance in Dubai meant more than a paycheck. For many players, tournaments like Dubai are more than exhibitions. They're proving grounds where momentum is built, confidence is tested, and legacies are formed. Coco's spirited semi-final match was a testament to her growth as a competitor. Even in defeat, she demonstrated the mental toughness and competitive fire that have become her trademarks. These earnings also reflect something deeper about the sport. Backhand index pointing right tennis rewards perseverance and progress, not just final round victories. Backhand index pointing right the modern tour is structured so that players are financially compensated for making it deep into tournaments, recognizing the challenge of advancing against elite opponents. In that sense, Coco's $197,000 was not simply a consolation, it was a reward for courage, consistency, and high-level play. Balance scale the bigger picture, tennis economics. Let's pull back for a moment and look at what this figure means in a broader context. Today's top WTA events offer prize pools that rival those of some major sporting competitions. Match success translates directly into earnings, which helps players fund their travel, coaching, training, and year-long campaigns across continents. For elite athletes like Coco, who has already amassed millions in career prize money, a semifinal check is still a meaningful chunk of seasonal earnings. And for younger players, even earlier rounds carry enough money to sustain travel and training costs, making tennis a financially viable career for those outside the very top tier. Brain Coco's continued climb. Losing a match, even one as tight and competitive as Coco's Dubai semifinal, doesn't dim the financial impact of her run. Instead, it fuels her season. She earns valuable WTA ranking points that can improve her seedings in future tournaments. She pockets significant prize money to support her ongoing tour commitments. She reinforces her standing as one of the sport's most consistent competitors. In the relentless schedule of the WTA Tour, every deep run matters, both for the pocketbook and the psyche. Checkered flag final thought. Coco Gauff's journey in the 2026 Dubai Tennis Championships might have ended one match short of the final, but it earned her a prized reward, $197,000 in prize money for her semi-final appearance. In the world of professional tennis, where margins are razor-thin and every point counts, that sum is not just a paycheck, it is recognition of excellence, resilience, and elite performance. Her game may have paused at the doorstep of the final, but both her earnings and her competitive fire continue to march forward. If you want, I can expand this into a full story-style narrative or add comparisons with other players' earnings at the same event.